Alright, what's good, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I'm Derek, and today we're going to play some straight-up Gruul beatdown. So this deck is the brainchild of a friend of mine who I play Magic across the table with. He doesn't really play Arena, but he's a really good brewer, and this one comes straight from him. All we're doing here is just playing the best cards that we can at each mana value and have a couple of really fun interactions as well. So we've got 4 Hired Claw and 4 Paw Patch Recruit. If you're playing red and green, these are probably the best 1-drops that you can have. A couple copies of Hexing Squelcher, just a really annoying card to deal with. You know, if there's a really good creature on the board and they want to take care of it, they have to kind of take care of the Squelcher first in most situations, because otherwise they're just going to be paying 2 life every time they target one of your creatures. Zao the Moonslayer, I don't see that often. It's a legendary 2/2 for 2 with Menace. Non-basic lands enter tapped. This can be really annoying for your opponents, but keep in mind it can also be really annoying for you. I think I did that a couple of times, not paying enough attention. So if you have a Zao in hand and also one of your non-basic lands, just make sure you play the non-basic before you play the Zao. For any green beatdown deck, Frenzied Baloth is a must. 2 green for a 3/2. This spell can't be countered. Trample and Haste. Creature spells you control also cannot be countered. Keen-Eyed Curator, just fantastic as a 2-mana 3/3, and also some main deck graveyard hate. 2 Sirach to make targeting your creatures a lot more painful. Obviously, if we're playing red, you have to play Nova Hellkite. It's just too good not to. And these 2 last creatures are kind of the meat of the deck, right? So Vibrance is one of the new elementals, 5 mana, 4/4. It has Evoke for 2 mana as well. When this creature enters, if red was spent to cast it, deals 3 damage to any target. And when this creature enters, if green was spent to cast it, search your library for a land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle, you gain 2 life. So Spinner of Souls, 3 mana, 4/3, reach. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Just a solid creature, so if they target your other stuff while it's on the board, you get to draw cards. But when you're playing an Evoke creature, if you have a Spinner of Souls on the board, as soon as your Evoke creature goes into the graveyard, you get to draw a card. What an interesting interaction that I just did not see. So shout out to Corey for that. Interaction, we've got 2 main deck Burst Lightning and 2 Seer. And that's pretty much it. Since we're playing Zao, you know, we want to keep the mana base as tight as possible. You certainly want to play at least the Stomping Ground and the Thornspire Verge and a couple of copies of Ba Sing Se, but you know, there's plenty of basic lands in the deck so that we don't got too hard. In the sideboard, we've got Graveyard Hate, Badger Mole Hate, a couple extra removal spells, some more Graveyard Hate in the sideboard. We've got Scrap Shooter, which is a must right now in the meta to deal with enchantments and artifacts. And then we've got 4 copies of Sunspine Links to punish everybody's mana base. And this, right now in Standard, everybody's mana base is wild. So just a good one to have. Then a single copy of Vivian Reed for control matchups and some of the other blue decks. So yeah, that's the deck. Let's hop in and see what happens. Opponent goes first. That's okay. Fine with playing Paw Patch Naked on turn 1 here. We can either Baloth or Squelcher turn 2. Swamp. Tactics, you got it. Probably take... Oh. Sure. in for 5. I guess Squelcher can be annoying if you're planning on targeting creatures. Kind of expected him to take the Vibrance, though. Okay. So we're just like mono black, take your stuff. Ah. So it's Dimir, they just didn't have their mana. Yeah, might as well just fire it off at their face, I suppose. Opponent is at 6. And we're just gonna keep drawing lands. Nice. Okay. If they target anything, we can stick a counter on the Baloth and we'll be able to attack through. Sorcery. Instant. Yes, I am exiling graveyards. And creature. I mean, that's pretty good. We can play around counterspell if I just attack all. It's only 3 damage to any target, so if they kill something, block one of these. No, I'll still get the counter from the Paw Patch Recruit, right? Let's just attack in here. Lifelink? Well, that's terrible. We'll get it out of there. Grab a Bossing Say. Yeah, okay. Archenemy's Charm, not the card I was gonna play around. But good stuff. Okay, we got him anyway. Okay, so I don't know if this is the Excruciator version or if it's just the kind of mid-rangey version, but bring in Seer for sure. Probably Vivian and definitely Soul Guide Lanterns. What can we take out? I want to keep Spinner in against spot removal. Probably just get rid of the Burst Lightnings. couple of top-end cards I think is okay to cut. Keen-Eye's definitely going to stay. Hexing Squelcher makes their life really annoying. They've got a lot of basics, so maybe I can trim down on one of the Zhao here. Matter of fact, let's trim both Zhao and we'll bring in the Ooze. Let's try that. Yeah, sure. That seems fine to me. I mean, we can get land with the Vibrance, but I think I'd rather draw land as well. I don't want to just cast this for 2 green if I can help it. Looks like we're going to get hit with Deceit here. Yep. You got a lot to choose from, brother. You're gonna try to mana screw me. We can wait a turn. I'll go ahead and get the Bailoff out. Bit of Triumph. Yeah. I hate to not cast Sirach here, but I think I have to get the Lantern down in case they've got Superior Spider-Man. I don't want to lose any more of my cards if I can help it. And we can just hold up Seer. Okay. Draw 1 card. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna pop this for a card then. Iron Claw, where were you turn 1, bud? Yeah, go ahead and get the Sirach down here. What is going on with my mouse? Feels kind of sticky. There we go. Okay. Gosh, do I want to double Seer? I guess. I don't want to just lose Sirach. If I'm gonna 2-for-1 myself, I'm gonna lose on cards rather than board presence, I think. Got a 4/4 Riddler. That's fine. I can just kill that with Seer. 4/4 Spinner. Vibrance. What? I don't think it matters much what you get. It's just gonna die. That's the best pick, I reckon. So, text on this, I need to read one more time. Whenever another non-token, it's another, so it doesn't matter. In for 4. Don't discard my Vivian, bro. That's not great. What are you gonna take? All my Vibrance? They're gonna take the hasty threat? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Concrete jungle. Sounds... We're the predators.
Yeah, I'll take the Hellkite. they attack with Restless Reef, it does not kill Vivian. What a dick move. You stole my Nova Hellkite. Bro, that was not nice.
Those that survive are stronger for it.
I mean, I'm gonna lose Vivian, right? So I guess I just take the Vibrance. I mean, I could potentially kill the Hellkite with Seer and Vibrance, but I want the board presence. I don't want to just play it. Yeah, we'll take Bossing Say. Hard Claw. Bossing Say is just such an awesome utility land. So we'll get 1 damage from the Hired Claw. We will not get 1 damage from the Hired Claw. Riddler. And they have land. Man, they just got everything. That is so rough. That is so rough.
I'm giving up.
Just try to get some creatures down. Tough, man. They're playing well, too. Yeah, then stealing my, and you've got a removal spell? No? Try to flood the board a little bit. We're not in much danger of dying just yet. Okay, it is Excruciator. So it is an Excruciator list. Fair enough. They've got Reef, but I can kill the Reef. So they're at 4 cards. I'm at 5. If they get too aggressive, we might be able to catch them. Down to 2. We're at 14. I mean, they've got 19 damage. Okay. If If they just get aggressive, they've got it, right? No, they've got it anyway, because they can attack... Okay. They can attack in the air. And I can only block one, so that's 10, 14... Yeah. But wait. No. They're gonna get 2 triggers and then their draw trigger and they die. Oh, we got it! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay. We go first. Hired Claw, Squelcher, Zao, Hellkite. We need land, but this is a keep. Hired Claw on 1 is just good stuff. So Menace or nah, let's play the Squelcher. Playing white, they probably got some seam rips and they'll take a little damage if they want to target my stuff. Okay, there's a voice. I'll take that trade. Okay, they don't want to give it. Do have another one we can warp in here. Take 2. Oh yeah. So they're doing some blinky stuff. Vibrance, but I think I just want to go ahead and get 4 more damage in here. Let's see if they block. So if they don't block, yep, they go to 4. And then we can draw land and play Hellkite. Vibrance is 3. And Hired Claw. So between Vibrance and Hired Claw, if they don't gain life, we should have it here. They might be playing Helix. I would suspect if you're playing Boros, you're probably playing Helix, right? We'll just go with the Hellkite. Yeah, they got Helix. Fair enough. It's okay. Just whatever you do, don't go Helix, Helix. So far, the only good thing to bounce they've played is the... Oh, that's a good one. You want to bounce it? Hell yeah. That's what's up. That's pretty good. That's pretty... I mean, if you're playing a 2-color deck... Sunspine Links. Blink that bad boy. That's pretty sick. A lot of high toughness, so I don't know if Pyroclasm really matters that much. Friggin' Scrap Shooter. For the Airbender Ascension. Probably Seer over Burst Lightning. Yeah, we'll try that. Mm-hmm. Oof. Well, I guess, I mean, we can cast everything here except for the Scrap Shooter. So, I'm gonna keep it. A lot of 2-land hands, you know? We draw another 3-drop. Squelcher down. If they've got Helix, at least it takes some of the life gain back. Probably just slam a 3-mana 4/4 next turn, I think. Blinkies. You got it. I will not give you a card. So next turn we can play Zhao and Baloth, or Zhao and Curator, or we can play Tapland, second Scrap Shooter. Okay, you drew a card. Let's just double spell here. No Airbender Ascension yet. I'd like to hold on to the Scrap Shooter for that. They have more cards than me, more life than me, and now they have more creatures than me, so Beza's not really a great target to bounce. But it's a big booty, and it's got me blocked off here. I can't attack. Pay 7 mana to make all non-basics mountains. Okay. A lot of 4/5s. I think I've got to play the Scrap Shooter just to double block. Man, we just got stonewalled by a Beza. That's tough. I took out my Burst Lightnings, but those don't kill it anyway. I need double Seer? Bizarre game. We got in for some damage. It's like a stalemate you would find in Limited more often. Okay. Well, Sheltered by Ghosts sucks. I need a way to kill Beza. Guess I'm gonna have to 2-for-1 myself. Yeah, that's... I think that's the way that I beat this deck, is just to go as fast as possible and play annoying cards. We can get the spinner down before they kill something of ours. That'd be great. But hopefully they just play a creature. Yeah. So they're not likely to block Hired Claw. Okay. We're looking pretty good here. Joshua. Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna start trying to grow the Hired Claw. Please don't play Beza. That would be backbreaking. Okay, Torch is great. Totally fine. Oh, come on, dude! Come on! Wait, it's Ward 2, right? I hate Sheltered by Ghosts so much. I know that was probably a bit much as far as reactions go. But when you're playing a deck like this, it just stinks to see the lifelink card. Okay, there's a Tursa. Yeah, they're digging. They are digging. Down to 1. Oh, we'll see if they can gain life. Novice Inspector, draw a card. Looking for... I guess Helix keeps them alive. Okay. Yeah. We're not adding to the board on turn 2, but at least we have a play. Yeah, even against red, I think because of my hand, I'm supposed to just run this out regardless. Yeah, I don't need to waste the Vibrance. So, decent draw. Now we've got Spinner, or we can warp in the Hellkite. Weapons manufacturing. Okay. It's time for a jank pile. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the Spinner out here. Foundry? We're getting pretty close here. So this is 12, and then next turn we've got Vibrance for the last couple of points. Unless they can gain a good amount of life, I think we got this one. Scene of the crime. Okay. Yeah, they didn't have enough even to deal with both of my creatures here, so... Manufacturing is an enchantment, the rest of it's artifacts. Either way, we bring in Scrap Shooter. Cut Sirach. Yeah, I mean, they do have Foundry, but I don't know if I want to bring in Lantern, honestly. Actually, looks like they're not doing a whole lot of creature stuff, so maybe we just bring in more threats? Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, we can give this one a shot. Just get Paw Patch down turn 1. Okay, Chainsaw. Here's the manufacturing. Yep. Let's just go ahead and crack in. I would love to be able to wait and just cast both the Vibrance for the full 5 mana. If we can. Okay, there's a Battlefront. Let's see what they hit. Another weapons and an extruder. Okay, here we go. one. Play you. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we are good to play any of these next turn. Another Battlefront. Carrot Cake gains life.
I will span the star. My will is my own. Menace, my will is my own.
Right? No, you have to sack it to gain the life. Okay, so I think that is...
No metal escapes my
No,
will.
not quite.
I expect success.
So what's the best way to do it? I guess save the Hellkite. So if we just crack in, they'll probably block both. They're gonna make one of these every turn now. Okay, so I think we do this. We'll take out the 1/1, attack both, put them to 3, right? Yeah, okay, and then Vibrance takes it. Yeah, I don't know why it took me so long to find the line. Well, they're likely to gain life with the Carrot Cake, but I think we're still okay as long as they don't kill the Hellkite. Foundry. So they're making a whole lot of munitions, but not really finding ways to sack them. Okay, they got one. Okay.
There is no system I can't improve.
So that does it, right? They didn't leave up mana for the Carrot Cake. Yep, there we go. Yeah, sure. That is a good hand. Playing against Make Bad Choices. Who is mulliganing to no end here. I think that's a mull to 5. Yes. I don't hate it. Land of War Elves. I think against Simic, I'm just gonna play the other Higher Claw here. They're not likely to block, and I just want to deal as much damage as quickly as I can. They play Badger Mole. We'll at least have a good target for our Hellkite. Old Gene. Yeah, I'm gonna play spinner first. They have access to 8 mana, but it is not lethal. If they have a Crater of Wan Shi Tong? Ooh. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. No, that's lethal. Because we got the extra hired claw. Very nice. Shoo! Okay. Pyroclasm is a must. That's Pyroclasm and Seer is about all I got. Would I rather have Baloth or Curator? I think I'm gonna cut one of the two. Let's keep the hasty thread in. I want all 4 Seer for Ouroboros, I think. I want Burst Lightning. They don't do a whole lot of targeting. So, I think, yeah, Squelcher can probably go. Think that's a keeper. Not gonna run out my Paw Patch because we're likely to Pyroclasm. In this instance, I really want you to play a Badger Mole. That's fine too. That one is fine too. We can Vibrance for a land. Play Paw Patch. Oh, we got a land. So in that case, do we want to play Paw Patch with Offspring or just Hellkite? Could also Spinner. Seer kills Ouroboros, you know, post his first combat, getting a counter. Yeah, I want some board presence here. I'm just gonna play the Spinner. Tyvar, okay. And Beastbinder. Fair enough. do think we want to go get a land. Then Spinner will draw us a card. Here, I think I'm just going to grab a Verge because it taps for both colors. We will take action. Got another Hellkite. And we'll go ahead and just get a couple more creatures down. If they target with the Beastbinder, we'll get a counter, so that's pretty good. And then I would like to top deck another untapped land for Vibrance. Or Hellkite. Okay. Wan Shi Tong for 3. There's a Gene, and they are out of cards. Interesting. Well, why you would attack with the Cub? Keep it there. Well, not quite, huh? Spinner currently has no text. Get that out of the way first. What's the point in that? I mean, sure. Why not? Might as well. I guess you might as well do it. See if they block with the Beastbinder. No, they did not. Hmm. I guess I'm just gonna go get my land. I'm just gonna go get my land for Nova Hellkite. $18 to $15. Mm-hmm. See what you got in hand. Yeah, sure. that's all you're gonna do. So that puts us to 8. We can just chump with the Hired Claw. If they pump again. And then they will be dead to other Hellkite and Hired Claw Trigger. I don't think they have mana to do both, right? No, they do not. Jump. They pump, and then we win. GG's. All right. Okay, we're back, and I gotta tell you, man, this deck is fun. If you like playing Gruul, then this is a really good list to play. Great interactions, just solid creatures at all points in the mana curve, and you know, if you're playing aggro, you should be able to rank up. So if you like green and you like red and you want to get to Mythic, you can give this one a shot, and I think it'll do you well. Well, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope to catch you for the next one. Peace.